Everyone's talking about Sora 2, and for good reason, but if you're a developer, you know the API is out of reach. So this is your guide to the top 5 alternatives you can actually start building with right now. So here's the situation. OpenAI's video model is incredible, but the official API is locked behind a massive waitlist. The great news, though, is that you don't have to wait. There's a whole ecosystem of powerful video APIs ready for you today. You might be wondering, what exactly is a text-to-video API? Well, instead of using a website, it lets your app create video using code. This is a game changer for producing content at scale, like thousands of product videos or social media ads automatically. Now, why even bother looking for alternatives when Sora 2 is so powerful? For starters, you can actually times them today. Plus, their pricing is transparent, and different models offer unique creative styles that might be a better fit for your project anyway. All right, let's get a quick overview with this comparison table. You can see at a glance what each platform is best for, from creative control to open source flexibility. We'll dive into the details for each of these next. First up is Runway Gen 3. This one feels like it was built for creators and developers, giving you really precise control over camera movement and characters. The main trade-off is that its standard output is 720p, though you can pay extra to upscale it. Next, we have Google Veo, which is really the enterprise-grade option here. It's excellent for high-quality cinematic videos, but be prepared for a bit of a learning curve with Google Cloud and its usage-based pricing. Luma AI's Dream Machine really stands out for its incredibly smooth and dynamic camera movements. It's a newer player on the scene, but its generous free tier makes it super easy to jump in and start testing things out. Now, if you're creating content for social media or need a more stylized, animated look, Pika is a fantastic choice. Its API is super simple to use, though it's not really designed for pure photorealism. Finally, we have Model Scope, which is in a totally different category because it's open source. This gives you the ultimate level of control, but it also means you'll need the technical skill and the hardware to run it yourself. So, with all these options, how do you pick the right one? I'd say first, define your goal. Then make sure to use those free trials to your advantage and always take a quick look at the developer docs before you commit. So what's the verdict? While the world waits for the Sora 2 API, there are already powerful, developer-friendly tools ready for you to use today. The most important thing is to simply start experimenting to see what works best for you. You know, this whole boom in generative APIs points to a much bigger trend: automating work that used to be incredibly time-consuming. For example, in customer support, tools like eesel AI can learn from your past tickets and start solving issues in minutes, not months. So, as you explore AI for creating content, it's worth asking, where else can it make your business run a little smoother? If you're curious about how simple AI automation can be, I definitely recommend checking out what eesel AI has to offer.